Hey guys, Justin Lord here from Paleo in a Box, and if you remember, we sent Tom Wyles away on the toughest foot race on earth, and that it's around what, 250 miles or something?
250 kilometres, 150 miles.
So a disgusting distance. I mean, for me, that would be absolutely horrendous. But for Tom, an endurance athlete, he's worked a lot on Ironmans and marathons in the past. He's taken that one step further, but not only did he take it a step further in distance, he actually decided to change from his traditional gels that he normally went away with on those events, and has actually gone full paleo. And we got him sorted on all of his nutrition and sent him away with all of his stuff beforehand. So he was fat dependent, and he went away and actually did extremely well, as you're going to find out. So welcome back, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Awesome effort. Where did you finish up?
I come 118th out of 1,000 people, and I was the top 40 Brit, so yeah, pretty happy with that.
That is pretty amazing stuff. So how did you feel away from paleo? How did you feel on the race itself?
The race, I had to, because I haven't done any CrossFit training, I haven't done any run training, only CrossFit for 6 months now. I had to take the first marathon pretty slow, so I didn't have a clue if I'd even get round the first marathon. And then after that, day by day, I sort of just upped the pace, and then by the end, by about day 3 or 4, I was really into my stride. And I think other people were starting to fade away, and I believe that's got a lot to do with nutrition.
Yeah, awesome. Was there any sort of highlights, aside from stuff? Was it, good venue? Was it great?
It's a real great setup. So the people were great, and the camaraderie between the guys, and you just slept in different tents. The guys in the tent were just awesome. And seeing some people cracking on when they were totally fatigued and basically broken was amazing.
Yeah. Did you pick up any injuries?
Luckily I didn't have any injuries. I had no injuries at all, and nothing wrong with my feet, which has made it a bit easier for me.
That's awesome. So you finished up, what was it?
118th.
118th, which is absolutely amazing. Now, traditionally, he would run his endurance events, am I right, on all of the standard...
Yeah, bars and gels.
Yeah.
Gel every hour, if they stay in a bar every 2 hours, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you normally feel on those?
Well, during the event, it's not too bad, but it's afterwards. So anything over like 3 hours endurance event, then you start getting stomach upsets because you're whacking all this sugar and stuff that's not good. It's not sustainable, and it proved on this event it's not sustainable. Maybe for 3-4 hours you might get away with it, but as soon as you're doing day on day or even longer than that, you just can't. Why would you chuck that in your body?
I know, it really does, because you're using bits and bobs which will actually end up taking vitamins, minerals away from your body, so it can really have a detrimental impact and have an impact on your recovery after the event. Now, the recovery after these events is around, what's the recommended?
I reckon 6 to 8 weeks before you should start heavy training again.
Yeah, that's a massive amount of time. And if you smash yourself with the wrong type of nutrition, that's going to take so much out of your body to replenish and aid in, it's not going to help with your repair of your body and further extend that recovery period. So, like I said, what we did was we sent Tom away, we made sure he was fat dependent first, and we got him following the Paleo in a Box nutrition standard information. Now, when he went away, obviously we had to make, this was a first for us with regards to nutrition for endurance. We had to send him away with stuff that the guy had to actually carry on himself, which is different to the standard Ironmans and stuff.
So a standard Ironman, you just get up in the morning, have your breakfast, and you take some. Well, I would used to take some sort of gels and bars taped to the bike. Now I'd get up and I'd have the same breakfast I had when I was away, so paleo breakfast. And I'll take some of the paleo energy bars in there rather than the normal stuff. So it's much easier. But on this event, we had to carry everything ourselves. So we had to really think of how much things weighed and how many calories and the benefit we were getting from each item we carried.
So, all in all, how did you feel by comparison to the endurance events that you've done in the past on the gels and the energy bars? You were doing something very different here. You did have recovery shakes, didn't you? You did have the energy balls, some gel replacements and things like that. How did you feel by comparison?
I think my results were summed up. On day 1, I was something like 260th on the last day I come 62nd. I was getting stronger.
Amazing.
I was getting strong, not stronger. I wasn't getting weaker as the event went on. And the other guys were definitely starting they're on the way down, and I was staying the same the whole way across.
Really?
So that, yeah, the results on there. If you're going to have a look,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not lying. I got better as the event went on, and I could have carried on. I've done a couple of awards since I've been back already.
Yeah.
Obviously not up to my highest standards. I'm still a bit fatigued, but I haven't lost that much. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, yeah. And you run with a lot of people that you run with traditionally went away with you, didn't they?
Yeah.
And like you said, comparing yourself, you got stronger as you went on, and they were starting to deteriorate.
From day one, they're declining way down. So it's not sustainable.
No.
100%. They were just banging in carbohydrates, using fats, and it wasn't transferring over.
Mm. So what we did was we had some recovery shakes. Obviously, that's something that he wouldn't traditionally do. We replenished any lost glycogen, had the protein, and we also had some other elements there like leucine, glutamine, and various other elements to reduce the cortisol output and also facilitate recovery. Now, traditionally, you wouldn't normally get that amount of protein. You wouldn't get the level of fats that he got this time. So the recovery was there after every single day. So for the most part, everything was great. You were improving or sustaining and not declining as you went on. Is there anything like that you feel that we didn't implement, or anything that we could do differently for next time?
I don't think so. I don't think I'd change a thing, to be totally honest.
No?
I was quite happy. More than maybe a couple of different breakfasts would be better. You know,
Yeah.
I was eating the paleo muesli sort of sketch,
Yeah.
which was fine. But if you were doing any longer, you know, 5 days of the same thing. I loved the balls. The balls were great, the paleo balls, and I was eating some dried fruit and nuts during the day as well. So no, I'm quite happy I eat that now. I think I've done this morning, so it's all fine.
Oh, that's good. So we've got the fats, we've got the proteins and everything, and we made sure that you were recovered. You had some good meals, some good paleo meals, lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, lots of alkalinity. What happened to your body weight?
Body weight stayed exactly the same. I come in here
Did
and
it?
jumped on the scales when I got back, and I was 78 kilos still. So I didn't. And the other guys look like they've been in some sort of concentration camp. They're gaunt in the face, and they're So I stayed the same weight, which is great.
Brilliant. And there goes the phone. That's our cue to go. That was our interview with Tom, box owner of CrossFit 1664 here in Aldershot. We've had a workout this morning. Tom's going to take a little bit more of a rest and work his way towards the Central Manchester Games. So wish him well with that. And also I'm going to be doing that one as well. So if any of you are watching, we'll see you there. And good to see you. Congratulations to Tom for his event. And if there's any of you out there that are dubious about paleo for endurance, get involved or send me a message. Look up Tom on Facebook or on the CrossFit 1664 page. Ask his advice, any questions, I'm sure he will help you. And I'll see you in the next vlog.